Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that were well. And a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that's out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. I just got in from taking a walk, and I was listening to some music, right? And so I came back home and doing this lesson. Not sure of the title yet, but let's go to Genesis real quick. Let's go to Genesis. All right, Genesis, I think it's 4. Okay. This is Genesis 4:4. It says, and Abel, it's like, hold on real quick. It say, hold on, Genesis 4:3 says, and in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? Why hast thou countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And it says like it, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Right? Now, so Yahweh, he told Khan, so it's like, hold on, all right. Yeah, so the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, he told Cain, he said, hey, if you do well, you will be accepted. But if you do not well, sin lieth at the door. Now, the wages of sin is what? What's the price of sin? This is Romans 6:23. For the wages of, it's like it says, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Yahweh Shah, our Lord, right? So, Cain, he didn't do well. So, what lied at the door? Sin did. Okay? And he took a hold of it. All right? And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against his brother and slew him. Right? So, Cain, he committed the first murder. Right? He killed his brother. Why? Because Abel's offering was accepted, and Cain slacked, because Abel's offering was accepted and Abel was blessed. Okay? But Cain, his offering was not, but Cain's offering wasn't accepted nor respected. See? Now, what do the scriptures say? Let's go to Exodus 20. Exodus 20, it says, thou shalt not kill, right? Exodus 20:13, thou shalt not kill, right? But in the Hebrew is what? La'ath Ratazak. All right? Now, Ratazak basically means what? Murder, right? It says what? Thou shalt not murder. Okay? But did Cain murder Abel? Yes, he did. So he committed what? A sin unto death. Okay? Hold on real quick. See if I can find that. Let's get Genesis. Genesis 9:6. Genesis 9:6. It says what? Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man. Right? Let's get Leviticus. Leviticus 24. I believe it's 13. So I don't know. 17. All right. This is Leviticus 24 and 17. Says, and he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. Right? Now, let's see something real quick. Killeth, right? Nakah, all right? Ayash, Nakah, Napash, Adam, Mawath, all right? Nakah is what? To strike, smite, hit, kill, slay, right? So this is the punishment for murder, right? Cain, he committed the first murder, right? Now, let's go to Genesis 25. This is Genesis 25. Hold on real quick. Let's get Exodus 21 real quick. Exodus 21 and 12. It say, and he that smiteth a man so that he die shall surely be put to death. Right? Genesis 25. All right. It say, this is okay, Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife, because she was barren. And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived, right? And the children struggled together within her. And if it be so, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger, right? Now, it said what? 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, right? Now, even though Jacob and Esau came from the same man, right? They came from the same womb. Guess what? They are two different nations. So they are supposed to be what? Separated. Okay? This is verse 24. And when her days to be a deliverer were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And his name was called Esau, right? Now Esau means what? Wasted away is he, all right? Because in the Hebrew, Esau is Ishashua, right? And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. Now Jacob in the Hebrew is Ya'iqab, right? Ya'iqab. And that means supplanter. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, right? Now, says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Okay? Plain man, right? Thumb. Thumb means what? Perfect, complete, perfect. One who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, etc. Right? And an ordinary, quiet sort of person. Right? Complete, morally innocent, having integrity. Having integrity, right? Jacob has integrity. Esau don't have integrity, right? And Isaac loved Esau, right? Because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob, and Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Edom in the Hebrew is Adawam, right? And Adawam means red, right? And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? Right? Now, if Esau had integrity, right, he would have just held on to the birthright and not ate that day. Right? But he didn't have integrity. So he did what? He sold his birthright unto his brother, Jacob. Okay? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him and sold his birthright unto Jacob. So Esau sold his birthright. Jacob didn't steal nothing. Jacob didn't steal nothing, man. Esau sold his brother the birthright. Say, then Jacob gave Esau bread inside pottage, and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Despised, right? Despised means what? Right? Bazah, all right? Bazah. Bazah, all right? It says to despise, hold in contempt, disdain, right? So Esau, he looked at the birthright as being something worthless, as being vile and worthless, right? But now he's mad as hell because he wants the birthright back. So you want something back that you hated, that you valued as being vile and worthless. That don't make no sense. You didn't want the birthright, man. You didn't want it. Now you have now now you now you want to have a change of heart. No, it don't go like that, man. It don't go like that. You sold the birthright, man. You didn't want it. Now, let's go to verse. It's like let's go to the 27. Hold on. This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. All right. Now, this is let's see. All right. Now Jacob already has the birthright as of right now. Right? He has the birthright in his possession, right? Now, I'll start at verse 1 and jump down. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see. So Isaac was what? Blind. Says, and he called Esau his eldest son and said unto him, my son. And he said unto him, behold, here am I. Right? And he said, behold, he said, behold, now I am old. I know not the day of my death. Right? So, now, verse 5. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison, and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before Yahweh, before my death. Right? Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command thee. Right? Now go to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats. And I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. Right? And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. Right? Now, Jacob was reluctant and was nervous about the whole thing. See? But this is what his mother said now, and this is what he said to him, and his mother's response. Right? They say, and Jacob said unto Rebekah his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will fail me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. Right? And his mother said unto him, hold on. All right, man. So we're right here. Jacob, he judged the situation spiritually, man. Right? And he had discernment, man. And he had Jacob had spiritual discernment. Right? So he was like, well, Esau is hairy. I'm a smooth man. So I don't want to seem unto my father as a liar, right? And that would bring a curse upon me and not a blessing. Now this is his mother's response. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them, right? So, so, right, so the spirit of Yahweh was on Rebecca, right? And the spirit of Yahweh said unto Rebecca that that Jacob is the one that's supposed to get the blessing, right? Say, and he went and fetched and brought them to his father, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved, right? And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the field. Hold on. And Rebekah took goodly raiment took goodly raiment of her son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had made into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father and said, My father. He said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn, and have done according as thou hast as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that my soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because Yahweh power brought it to me. Now, was Jacob lying? No, he wasn't. See, right? So when Isaac asked Jacob, like, how were you able to get it so quick? He said, what? He said, well, Father, Yahweh, he brought it to me. Hey, he was telling the truth. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau, right? And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother, as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him, right? So Isaac, who wasn't sure if it was Esau or if it was Jacob. He wasn't sure. He didn't know, right? And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am, right? So Isaac, he asked him again. He said, all right, well, hey. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And Isaac his father said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. Right? So, so Isaac was taking all of these precautions, right? Because he wanted to make sure that he was blessing the right son, right? So it say here, and he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which Yahweh had blessed, right? Therefore, Yahweh give thee the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Right? Let the people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. It's like, let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. Right? Now, all right. So after Jacob was blessed, he left. Right? Now, right? Now at this time, Esau, he came back. He's coming back from the field, right? And he cooked his father's food and all that, right? In verse 33, it's like verse 32. It said, and Isaac, his father, said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? So Isaac said, who? What? Who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all thou before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding cry, with a great exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Right? Now, Esau knew what he was doing when it came to the birthright. Esau knew what the hell he was doing, man. He ain't stupid, man. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing, man. But he blamed Jacob though. Esau, you blamed Jacob because you sold your birthright to him. So, Esau, so you were blaming your brother Jacob because of something you did. See? Now, what did Cain do? Cain, when he murdered his brother Abel, he did what? He basically blamed him for what he did. So Cain blamed Abel for what Cain did. So Esau is blaming Jacob for what Esau did. See? Now, here it is. Right? Now, this is Esau's blessing that he got. Genesis 27:39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shouldest break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right? So Esau has been trying to destroy us. From that day until now, he's still trying to destroy us. Okay? Not that. All right? Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right? So did Esau stop? No, he didn't. He went overboard, right? All right. This is Zechariah 1:15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction, right? So we weren't shown no mercy, man. We weren't shown no mercy, right? They didn't stop. They continued. All right. This is James 2:13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that hath shewed no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth, and mercy rejoiceth, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment, right? So it says what? For he shall have judgment without mercy. And who is that? That's Esau. Esau is the one that's going to have judgment without mercy. Okay? In the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. I think I got it. I don't know. I can't show it, but hold on real quick. I can't find it right now, but in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it says this. It says, Edom is the only neighbor of the Israelites that was not promised any mercy from the Heavenly Father. Right? So Esau, Edom, is going to have judgment without mercy. He didn't show no mercy. Okay? So Esau Edom, he likes to blame other people for the shit he's done. But let's get the scripture. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See? So the earth was given into Esau's hands. Okay? He's the one in charge. Okay? But when he does wrong, he likes to what? Play the victim. Because Cain, he tried to play the victim. Esau, he tried to play the victim. And now those same people are trying to play the victim again today. You can't do that, man. No. The earth was given into your hands, man. So everything that's happening on this earth, that's your fault, man. You're the one that's held accountable, man, for everything that's happening, man. All right? So these abortion clinics, Esau, that's on you, man. All right? These Catholic churches, these Catholic priests that's doing all of this vile stuff to these kids, Esau, that's on you, man. All right? So every life that gets taken on this earth, Esau, that's on you, man. You're the cause of that, man. You're the cause of it. Okay? Because this earth was given into your hands, man. So you are caught red-handed. Let's get this, and I'm gonna go back. This is the expression of caught red-handed. It says has its origin in Scotland around the 15th century. Given how it was used in the earliest references, the phrase red hand or red hand probably referred to people caught with blood on their hands for murder or poaching. See? Now, Esau Edom is caught red-handed. Okay? Crimson. Crimson means what? Crimson. Hold on real quick. Crimson. Hold on real quick. Crimson meaning. Crimson means red, right? Okay? So hold on. Okay? So crimson is what? Red, right? Esau Edom is red. Okay? He has blood on his hands. He's caught red-handed. The earth was given into his hands. So everything that's happening is on him. See? So, there's no escaping, man. There is no escaping, man. Jeremiah 49:12 says, "For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou thou shalt all together go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it," right? Hold on real quick. See if I can find this. Etymology. Okay, etymology. Let's see. See something real quick. Making sure of something. I think I spelled it right. Mm-hmm. Okay, calm. All right. So like y'all can real quick, man. Okay. All right. All right. So Esau, there's no getting away, man. The scripture says, "Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken." Now that's who? That's us. That's us. Right? It say, "And art thou thou shalt all together go unpunished?" Now, Esau, Yahweh is asking you a question, man. Right? Are you going to go unpunished, Esau? It says what? "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." See? So you're going to pay for this, man. You're going to pay for every life that you have taken, Esau. You're going to pay for everything, man. You're going to pay for that. All right? And you can use all of your slander and all that. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work, man. It is not going to work. It ain't going to work. Okay? It's not going to work. Okay? Because you're caught red-handed, man. You're guilty as charged, man. You are guilty as charged, Esau. You're going to pay for this, man. Right? Now, this is what Cain did, right? Hold on. Genesis 4. This is what Cain said when his judgment was when his judgment was too much for him, right? This is Genesis 4:9. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? So he did what? He tried to blame Abel. He put the blame on Abel. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. See? So Yahweh knew what Cain did, right? Right? And what did Cain do? Cain, he killed his brother and he lied about it. Right? He killed his brother, but he blamed his brother too, though. See? He said, I don't know where he at. He said, am I my brother's keeper? So he lied. Then he tried to blame Abel for what Cain did. Are you serious? Esau, you blamed your brother Abel for what you did. See? Now, Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. Right? Now, a fugitive is a person that's on a run. All right. A fugitive is a criminal that's on the run that don't want to be caught. Okay, so Esau don't want to get caught. He don't want to have to pay for what he did, man. Just like Cain didn't. Here it is. And Cain said unto Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Right? So he started doing what? He started pouting, man. He started crying. He started crying because he didn't want to or receive the judgment that he received. See? So he was under the impression that he was above judgment. Esau, aka Cain, right? Cain, aka Esau, you're not above judgment, man. You can't pout. You can't cry your way out of it, man. You're going to have to pay, man. Period. You're going to have to pay, man. Let's get Revelation 12:10. That's the last script. Revelation 12:10. It says this. And I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. So Cain, he did what? He accused Abel. For something that Cain himself did. Right? Now. All right? Now, just like Esau accused Jacob for what Esau did. See? So Esau's accusations, they never stopped. And it goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden, man. See? But we already know whose accusations is going to stand firm, right? And that's the accusations of Yasha Allah, man. Our accusations will stand firm, okay? Because Esau's judgment is already written. And Yahweh himself said that he would not turn away Esau's punishment. Last one. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. His anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Right? So Esau's punishment won't be turned away, man. It won't get turned away, man. It's already been written. It's already been established. So with that, I say shalom.